glad we have the opportunity to talk about AB5 because there's been so much misinformation about this. And the Santa Clarita Chamber and I, we go way back on this. From the time I took office, we all sat in that room and talked about the implications of the Dynamex decision and what it could potentially mean. But what we know about worker misclassification, which is what AB5 addresses, is that when a worker is misclassified, it costs both the state and the federal government a tremendous amount of money. And the money that it costs doesn't go to very critical programs that we are trying to utilize in this exact moment, like our state's unemployment insurance. And so when workers are misclassified, they're looped out of that system. There's several things they're not paying very often. And that's their unemployment insurance. They're not paying into Medicare and Social Security. And so in the end, that costs us all, those who do pay into that system. And not that I'm not grateful in this moment that we have that to be able to support those workers. But there's also nothing that prevents an independent contractor from being at work right now if they're in an industry that is essential and they can do that work. It's also worth noting that the CARES Act, because of Democratic advocacy, also includes pandemic unemployment assistance exactly for those employees who have been historically misclassified and find themselves without employment right now. They are able to now apply starting April 28th in the state of California to receive those services and benefits. And one final note about AB5 as it relates to the business community is that, here in Santa Clarita and Simi Valley and the Antelope Valley, we've got a lot of great businesses that play by the rules. They classify their employees appropriately, whether it's part-time or full-time work. They're doing all the right things. They're paying into that system, but they create an unfair system of competition when there isn't compliance, because a contractor who doesn't comply comes in and can underbid. And
that is time.